Welcome to Digital Health Trends from America's Continental Health Alliance. My name is Lucas Arriola. I'm your host for today. And we are here with Chao, Cheng, the CEO and co-founder of ShelterZoom. And today we will explore innovations in the field of digital health. And we will learn more about the solutions they are offering. So welcome, Chao.
Yeah, lovely to be here, Lucas.
Well, thank you to be here. Thank you for your time. So for a start, Chao, can you tell us and share with us a little bit about your company?
Yeah, so my company ShelterZoom was co-founded by myself and Alan Alishahi back in 2017. So over the years, we've been doing a lot of innovation in cybersecurity-driven document control, smart document space. So last 2 years, Gartner actually recognized us as a global leader addressing key challenges in cybersecurity, document control, and cyber resiliency. And all these areas, you know how critical they are for businesses.
Absolutely. Excellent, Chao. Well, it's fascinating. Let's talk about your digital health solution. And now can you give us a description of the solution and how do you address the challenges in the healthcare sector?
Yeah, sure. So as you know, the focus have always been how we actually solve major problems for industries, especially now we're moving into healthcare industry, and a lot of data breach, email compromise, ransom attacks, and it becoming more and more serious. So our solution is really really in the heart of those healthcare challenges and addressing those cyber resiliency. And another area, because of the cybersecurity driven document control system we have in place, which is a solution called Document GPS, and we can now very safely control medical records. So in terms of securely sharing medical records between providers, from providers to patients, from patients to other providers, or is interoperability, doesn't matter which EMR system you use, you can actually make the medical records interoperable yet secure. So all those are really our focusing areas to address the digital health.
Excellent. Well, tell me if you want or if you want to make a presentation or something like you can share with us how does it works, for example?
Yeah, I'd love to actually do a quick product demo so you can visually see how powerful the platform is.
Because it will be excellent for the audience to see how it works.
Not a problem. So what I would do is I'm going to share my screen.
Excellent.
So I'm going to do a healthcare, use case driven product demo. So I'm going to start with explaining what Document GPS is. So Document GPS is actually provided as a email extension. So it's in both Outlook and also Gmail as a very quick tool to encrypt, track and control your medical records or important documents. So why we actually deliver that as an email extension? Because currently a lot of medical records actually shared through email, and the 91% of the cyber attacks actually happening inside the email system through the phishing link, through the malware actually hijacking your medical records to ransomware attacks. Majority of cyber attacks actually really coming through email, which is the most vulnerable area of your organization. So with our secure plugin straight into this email system, what happens is now you do not need to use the old traditional attachment to attach your medical records or confidential information. You can operate immediately inside of your email system without changing your workflow, but actually everything's secure. So let's say, for example, I prepared an email to send to another doctor because she actually requested for an X-ray image for one of my patients. So here, I'm going to show you how I can quickly and securely upload. Then what's the user experience look like when it comes to you actually let people sharing or downloading further or manage their medical records all in one place. So first, I'm going to put my private message here instead of exposing information here. Just say, please review the X-ray requested. Okay, so I'm going to quickly upload a demo file for the X-ray. This one. And then I'm going to attach to my email. You may notice we have the shareable and the downloadable switch. So the default is off. So if you do let another party actually download or share, you can switch them on. But let's start with not letting them do these actions and just purely just view on on their computer. So once I attach this, I'm going to send this email to my recipient account. So from my recipient experience, and they will receive this document, hopefully it will come through very quick. Now, as the other side of the doctor, you can open this document. There's several things you will notice. One is the private message is embedded right at the top of the document. So it's really making everything secure. So all these areas are secure area, private area, not like your email system can be hacked. So this area is really tamper-proof. So we actually making sure the cybersecurity is our top priority when it comes to medical records sharing. The other thing is, if you look at those control buttons, so you cannot download, cannot share, because your sender, the other provider, does not want you to do this. So what happens if I come back to my sender account, and if I do want to let my other recipient download and share, you can come into a dashboard. So we actually also build a dashboard called My Library inside your email system. So really making sure you don't need to move in and out of email. Everything can be controlled through one area. So let's take a look of this one. The chest X-ray I just shared, look at this person has already viewed because there's a check mark. And you can see very easily from recipients, their status, like say this person has downloaded and shared, and this person hasn't even opened. So how can you see the tracking log? You go to document GPS, and it actually shows you all the activities taken place for this document. So you know your recipient has viewed. So now next thing is I'm going to let the recipient download and share. So I can immediately go into the editing field and share and download, switch them on. So as soon as these activities happen, I'm going to go back to my recipient account and reopen this X-ray. Now you can see the download and share have been enabled. I'm going to go forward with my download. And then I'm also going to share right inside of my email. You don't need to move away from your email. Okay. So once this one's done, and then you actually send over to the other doctor, let me see what happens. See, now you have 3 avatars here, and you know your direct recipient has already downloaded, shared. They may have involved another advisor or another provider to take a look at this X-ray. So to be able to see what exactly happened, you can see the tracking log again, and they downloaded and shared with this account and then viewed again. So in this case, let's say this is account, I do not want them to see this document. So this medical doctor shouldn't have forwarded to someone else. And you have control over this as well. So you go to manage recipient, immediately revoke the access, because you as a sender, as an original provider of this medical record, have total control throughout the whole journey of this, this X-ray. So now coming back, so you have completed this workflow, you have already shared your medical records securely. And what other features actually available? There are a lot of features available in this little screen, and always can be turned on and off along with your email. And also we provide a bigger version, which is the web version, and it will show you all the activities you take place in your Outlook account or your Gmail account is also accessible through this bigger view. So I'm coming here to show you a few other kind of features. So one is envelopes. So in medical field, it's very important for us to categorize, which file goes where. So there is a e-tag and a envelope feature. You can very much select what let's say the result, which category this document belongs to. You could even select multiple, and all of them will be just one document sitting in multiple folders. So you don't need to duplicate your document. The other feature I want to quickly introduce you is a very important feature we call secure link. So what happens in all these cybersecurity, those challenges, you typically will find your external recipient side is more vulnerable than your hospitals. Your hospitals may have strong control over a lot of things already, but they actually, once you send those documents over, or they actually send the documents in, and in transit, those documents get hacked. So in our case, sending out doesn't really happen because you just create that super secure document and you allow people to access your document instead of you actually transmit this document across the internet. But what about coming in? So you may need your patient to upload some documents from their previous doctor, or you may want another provider to give you those the patient medical history. So in that case, we encourage you to use a secure link. You can also build this secure link in your signature. So once your the other party receive your email, there's a secure link allowing them to securely upload medical records or important documents like an invoice or other information into this portal, which is a totally secure area. So now you achieve inbound and outbound both way, end-to-end encryption, end-to-end security. So that's the other feature I actually, want to quickly mention. But there are lots of other features. I won't really go through everything, but I want to just quickly mention there's a very powerful admin panel accessible for doctors or the hospitals to ensure the admin or their compliance people have a area can really easily access the entire company or entire hospitals' medical records, and then be able to search, be able to categorize. So they have the power really accessing everyone's document for part of the compliance and enterprise control purpose. So this is just a quick demo I'd like to show everyone. So Lucas, do you want me to answer any questions?
Yes, it's excellent. It's very interesting solution addressing the cybersecurity issues. I'm thinking about some use cases. You already show us something. I think you can put this safe and secure document sharing solution in terms of patient portals, and you can put it inside other clinical health records, for example. Can you tell me a few use cases or institutions that are using this application?
Yeah, so we have several major use cases in the healthcare space. Apart from the data breach, cybersecurity, liability management, those use cases through very strong control and access of data like in real time. The other one is for patients to own their medical records. So one of the reasons countries have a lot of challenges for the patients to be able to own medical records, because there's no such easy access, secure solution, on the market. So in our case, once you actually decide the hospital actually giving the control over to patients and give people a way for them to really manage their own medical records, because they may be traveling, they may be needing to go to another provider, or they move to another country. So now you can actually transfer all the medical records to this patient, that wallet. And now a patient can carry all those medical records in our technology is actually tokenized. What tokenized means is now a patient actually have the ownership, have a private key within each medical record. So they can actually now be the owner along with the hospital. Hospitals also have that private key. So when they travel, if they go into a medical situation, they can immediately share those medical record tokens with another emergency department or another provider, so ensuring everything can be ported. So the portability for the real-time access is a very strong feature of our system. So that's where it comes to patient be able to control, share, even share with their adult children. If they're in the like a home, adult children can now monitor their health progress. So that's another very interesting, use case, is really for people to truly have now improved the healthcare, and then involving their family members. And you could also share those medical records with your cousins, your uncles, because you may be able to identify something much earlier. Because if it's a family, family has a history of having this particular, illness, and then you may be able to identify much earlier. So there's a lot of benefit with this technology built in a way you not only having the strong control, you can have the group or have people really involving in your own healthcare, trusting like your son, your daughter, and your grandchildren can really look after you. So hopefully that gives you some good sense of the portability, interoperability, document control, and security.
Excellent, Chao. You really put the patient in the center in digital health. We always talk about put the patient in the center of the decision-making process or ownership of data, and you really have addressed these issues and showed us a possible solution and a way to put the patient in the center and in control of the documents in terms of portability, ownership, etc. So, well, now let's look ahead for ShelterZoom. What are you thinking of the future of document GPS, or maybe other product that you could have in your company?
Yeah, actually, for the document GPS, we have several other features coming up. Actually, one I didn't demo to you, it's already available, is screenshot block. Because a lot of times you worry about after you're sharing something, people may be taking screenshots, and we actually have the feature to stop people from taking screenshots. Then next month, by the end of the year, we're going to release e-signature as well. So e-signature could also be very significant for hospitals or other industries, because what happens is within your email environment now, you can immediately sign inside your email. You don't need to go outside to another application, another portal, which really creates a friction for user experience. And then other things, which is a really exciting project we already started, it's called Spare Tire. So that's our second product, is to address EMR downtime. So when EMR goes down, doesn't matter it's planned or unplanned, especially now, in the US, more than 60% of hospitals already had a ransom attack. So during the ransom attack or unplanned downtime, the entire network goes down. So currently, the way of continuing the care is pen and the paper, but that's not sustainable. For first, the downtime could take days, or some hospitals told us like 3 weeks, they're still not back. So you can't expect a manual operation for all the doctors without seeing any medical records, has no visibility, have to divert all the hospital patients to other hospitals, but sometimes not even possible. And we actually created a cyber resiliency business continuity solution, and for us to become the spare tire when the hospital goes down. So what happens is when a hospital gets hit, they can immediately activate our spare tire, and for us to get doctors, nurses, and staff inside the spare tire to continue care operation. So you still can do your medical record, like view the medical charts, do the clinical note capturing, and then monitor patient transfer across the hospital, and all the critical operations still will continue. So that's a very important initiative of ours, and getting so much support now inside United States for the hospitals. Yeah.
That's incredible. I think that electronic health record vendor would like to talk to you right away after this interview, and maybe we should have another interview with your new product. So that was super great to have you here to show us this solution that you're making, how you work with security of documents, how you put the patient in the center of your solution, and the way you are looking the healthcare sector, and how are you giving us solution for continuity business too, and also for portability, for safe document sharing, and all of these things. Thank you very much, Chao.
I want to add two quick things, if it's okay. So one is it's available on the mobile, and the mobile app, on mobile, a lot of vulnerability also happens. But our solution, the document GPS, has exactly the same feature like what you saw on the desktop version, and even more security on the mobile. So making sure your end-to-end from your desktop, laptop to mobile, all secure. The other thing is, we've been talking a lot about healthcare, but this solution is really industry agnostic. So we have major legal teams, protect their IP, protect their confidential contract information. Then we also have a lot of financial services companies use this for wire fraud prevention, because it's completely stop wire fraud. And then we also have different real estate groups use this for tracking, for even CRM purpose, because your customer much better, you can serve them much better. So for the CRM, and also for compliance, brokerage compliance or the industry compliance. So there are a lot of wide applications for this document GPS application. Yeah. Excellent,
Chao. You give us a whole picture of your enterprise and your product, and we are very glad to hear it and to share it with our community. Thank you very much. We are going to probably make another interview for this new exciting product, Spare Tire, that you're working on, and we are open and we are willing to hear more about that. So thank you again, Chao.
Yeah, thank you, Lucas. Yeah,
it was a really pleasure.
Yeah, glad to be here. Yeah, thank you
very much. And we will be here again with some other chapter of digital trends from America's Continental Health Alliance, and we will be happy, and we will thank you to see our videos and our new video cast. Bye bye, Chao, bye everyone.
Bye bye.